Welcome to part 3 of our Kiln Creek series. Today we're going to talk about two neighborhoods that are right across the street from one another, Player's Choice and the Masters. Not only are they right across the street, but they're also similar size, style, and price point, so it makes sense to have them together. And best of all, they both have a ton of homes right on the golf course. My name is David Tortellini. I'm with eXp Realty. Let's go take a look around. All right, well, we're going to start here in Player's Choice, and this is kind of a great golf course front community in Kiln Creek. So if you are looking to be on the golf course, you're going to have a ton of options in this neighborhood. And it's interesting because it's only a couple of streets. So it's Prestige, which we're on, Drivers, and then a small street called Choice. But you know, so we're actually coming up on a home here that's currently on the market and under contract. It was listed at $329. Don't have a final sales price on it yet, but that was the list price. But you know, so what you're looking at in this neighborhood are a lot of all the exterior homes are pretty much on the golf course. So pretty here on Prestige, you're going to be on the 5th hole. So that's pretty cool. You're on the 5th hole here, and then if you're over on Drivers, you're going to be on the 1st and on the 9th because Drivers is really long. And you know, so what you're going to get in this neighborhood is kind of, I don't know, I kind of consider this a bit more of like a Florida style. You certainly don't see a lot of homes like this in Newport News. So this is not a Newport News style that you'll see really outside of this neighborhood too much. And you know, but most of the houses in here are going to be between about 1,700 and 1,900 square feet. And I want to turn around and show you real quick. So this home right here, 925, this one closed the other day for $336. So that gives you a good understanding of where we are price range. So you're looking at mostly single family that are going to be between 1,700 and 1,900 square feet. And there are some that are over 2,000, but I think it's only about a dozen out of the 142 homes that are in this community. So in the last 6 months, we've seen about 5 homes sell. So, you know, they move, but not too crazy. And, you know, a lot of people, there's some people do have these as second homes because they want to come to the golf course. But one of the neat things that I like about this neighborhood is you can walk, there's a path that kind of where we started that takes you to the other side. You can go straight through Drivers and go straight to the clubhouse. So if you're a golfer, you can either be on the golf course and just kind of walk right out, or you can go straight to the clubhouse, go to Nest, go get a drink, go get a nice dinner, and you can all be right within walking distance of the clubhouse and all that kind of stuff. So really great little neighborhood. You know, certainly unique, but one of the things that you'll notice is it is pretty tight together, you know. So as I mentioned in the intro, this neighborhood is not really spread apart. So this is for people who are looking for, you know, lower maintenance and really that golf course feel and being in kind of a tight-knit community where they don't have to do too much. Now the interior units, they do have yards, you know, they're just going to be fairly manageable. You know, you're looking at maybe a 20 by 30 kind of yard, so nothing too crazy, but enough to let the dog out and let the, you know, if you have kids to go out and play or to have a barbecue, that sort of thing. But yep, so what we're going to do now is we'll actually get in the car, we'll drive around. It's only a couple of streets, so it'll only take a few seconds so you can see the whole community. Okay, well now we're here in the Masters. So we're right across the street from Player's Choice, and what you're going to see right behind me are some homes that are pretty similar to the ones in Player's Choice. But what's unique about this neighborhood is if we spin this way, now we get these tall, skinny homes, and so this neighborhood is divided in two, with two very different styles. So what we'll do is we'll kind of walk around and talk about both and give you a little tour of each half of the neighborhood. So let's head towards the ones that are more like Player's Choice first, and then we can kind of go from there. So these guys still have kind of that Florida golf course sort of feel to them. And for the most part, you're looking at homes that are kind of between, let's say, 1,800 and 1,900 square feet for most of them. Now, they are majority single-family homes, a couple of duplexes. But so this guy right behind me, this 904 is listed for $305,000. It's not under contract yet, but it's right in line with the last two that sold here. So the last two that sold were also listed for $305 and sold for I think $306 and $315. So this one's listed right where it's supposed to be, and you know, it's 1,800 square feet, which is the exact same as the other ones, and you know that's kind of the going rate in this neighborhood right now. And as you can see, you get a lot of like single car or two car garages, but the going rate in here is going to be your low 300s. Now, one of the things that I like about this neighborhood is that, of course, it is golf course lot. It's just like Player's Choice. Now, unfortunately, because we're across Kiln Creek Parkway, you can't just walk. I mean, you can, but you have to cross Kiln Creek Parkway to get to the clubhouse. But you're on the 6th hole and the 7th hole, so those are going to be your two golf course options if you want to be right on the golf course. And you know, the good thing about this side is these are some good size homes. The HOA in here is a little bit more expensive, so you are looking at $176 a month to be in the Masters versus Player's Choice, which is $105. Now, Kiln Creek in general has the $105 HOA, so Player's Choice there's no additional HOA, but there is here in the Masters. All right. Let's get this over here. So now we are in the other side, and look, you have these tall, skinny homes. So this one right here is currently on the market for $235, not under contract yet, but these are all selling in the, you know, the mid 200s. So I think the last one that closed in here was like 246. And then the most common size in here is 1,529 square feet. So really you walk in and there's a big open living room, and then it goes, you know, back to a kitchen, and then you have, you know, 2 or 3 bedrooms upstairs. But these are obviously very tight together. There are a few duplexes in here, but there are no garages, so that's a big thing. And then I'll tell you one of my just complaints about, you know, when I have to list a property here in this neighborhood, or go show a property actually is even worse. There's very little visitor parking, and after 5 o'clock, it gets taken up by residents who have extra cars. So, so that is probably my biggest complaint about this neighborhood. But other than that, you know, this is another really good spot. I don't find that this neighborhood is filled with people who are moving here for the golf course as much as the other half of the same neighborhood. So that other half is a lot of golfers, and then I find that a majority of people who are here on this half are here who are, you know, they're military, they're working, they're doing whatever, and so you're just going to get a different vibe on this half. Yep, but so this is kind of the whole of the Masters. So what I'll do is I'll hop in the car and we'll do a little 20-second tour of both halves of the neighborhood so you can get a good feel for them. Okay, well that is Player's Choice and the Masters. If you have any comments or questions or I missed anything, please put it in the comments below, or you can just reach out to me directly. My contact information will be below as well. And I'll also include links for homes for sale in each of those two neighborhoods, as well as one for all of Kiln Creek. And if you are interested in making a move to Kiln Creek, again, please reach out to me directly. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share it with any friends or family members who may be looking to make a move to this area. Again, my name is David Tortellini. Thanks so much for watching.